kind of the second. The first one got messed up, but Gridiron's Insiders got me Beast and KP here.
What's going on?
We're gonna go over a couple trades on the first one, see how everyone did, give us a little 2 cents, and go from there. If KP, you
All
want to
right.
start it off? I'm just gonna get this link up really quick.
Yeah, I'll start it off. The first trade that we're gonna look at is between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Here we have tight work as the Dolphins and Blazer as the Detroit Lions. So here, um, Detroit Lions gave up two first round picks for a wide receiver, Devontae Parker. Personally, I really think giving up two first round picks was a lot for a receiver, but I guess Blaze feels like that's the piece he needed to kind of get him over the hump and possibly get into the playoffs.
Yeah,
So,
two first round picks for a wide receiver. It's definitely a lot. Parker, he has a lot of good things going for him. He's 6'3", he got the speed, has a lot of traits. He's gonna be a good player. We'll be able to develop him even more. But two first round picks for a wide receiver that's 78 overall is, I don't know. That's a tough pick.
that's
It's hopefully he produces on the field for him, but Tight definitely won this
right.
trade.
Yes. Like I said, Devontae Parker, I think he'll be nice. I think he really could have went for maybe a first and maybe a third, but I think Tight actually won this trade because of the two firsts that he got, and knowing how Tight builds his team, he's gonna utilize those firsts to gain some personnel that he really needs for his Miami Dolphins. So, I guess we'll have to see who ends up having the better deal.
Yeah, that's for sure. Right now, I would say Tight, but either way, two first round. If Parker better lead the league in touchdowns or lead the league in something, get him a couple wins. But he's a above average
Right.
receiver at most. Like, losing Calvin's
Yeah.
big, but still, two first round picks.
Right.
You could have got two studs, man.
Right.
But
Yeah. I
if he
totally
felt
agree with
like
that.
he needed to do it at the time, he should have waited till the game came out, see how it worked out, maybe a little bit. But it is what
Yes.
it is now.
Yep. It's all
But
blacked out in the trade slot, so no changing that one.
all right, we'll move
So,
on to this next one. It's Seattle and Oakland. You got Tyler
yes.
Lockett, a third for Hudson, and a fourth round pick.
Right. What's your take?
It's a good trade, but I think both sides have got what they wanted to get. Tyler Lockett's a good young receiver, speed. Lone definitely needs his receiver combo. Now he has Cooper, Crabtree's a good real life receiver, but in Madden you know, he is what he is.
Yes.
But it's a good trade.
Yeah.
Hudson's a beast. Thinking about Hudson, his strength is probably his weakest thing, only at 82. But besides that, his other stats are pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, he's 85 overall. He's still young. What stands out to me is I think it's his impact block,
Yeah,
which is
it's
really high. It's 97. So he's the type of center that if he gets his hands on you, you're probably either going down or you're not gonna get away from him. So um, this is a pretty even trade, I think,
yeah. I
for
think
both guys.
the picks were just thrown in there because the overalls are five different. But besides that, Tyler Lockett's a great receiver, especially for Madden. He has that speed, that kick return ability, and everything. And Seattle's O line is definitely depleted. They don't have
Right.
much there, so that
Yeah.
gives them something else. Their receivers aren't too bad either. Their receivers they're all pretty much the same there too. And they still got Richardson who has some speed, and
Hmm.
then Baldwin a 90 overall in Madden. You would have never thought you saw that before.
Right.
But Curse too,
Um,
he's another one. He's pretty good. He's definitely pretty deep at receivers, and
yeah. I like Tyler Lockett going to the Raiders because you add him with Amari Cooper, like you said, he still has capture, and you put Tyler Lockett in the slot. That could create some mismatches for those defense. But
yeah,
once
especially
again, I
with
think this is a pretty even trade.
yeah, I like to trade for both sides. They both got what they were looking for, and it was a solid trade.
All right.
Now this
So
next trade is pretty interesting too. You got third overall pick leaving already, a rookie.
yes,
A lot of
yes,
rookies in this deal.
quite a few. Um,
You got
personally, man, this was a very interesting trade. I mean, Jimbo owns the Chargers, and he sends away Joey Bosa. I haven't played with the Chargers on here, but I played against them, and Joey Bosa was really wrecking havoc coming off the edge. So, um, but at the same time, look at what he's getting in return.
yeah,
He's getting a first round pick, a cornerback Jonathan Jones who's very fast, and a quarterback who could potentially replace Rivers. Maybe what after this season, or he
I
could
think he's
potentially
gonna start
start.
him right away. I think he's gonna start him right away. I don't see Rivers even seeing the field. And
So we're,
Bosa's great, man. He has pretty much every trait you can have. He's definitely going to be a stud. He'll be in the 90s plus after the first season, no doubt. But
yeah,
that what was that Joshua Perry? I think he was just thrown in the deal for nothing. He'll probably be cut after the first season. I didn't see nothing that I liked about him. And the New England
well,
first round pick,
okay.
Jonathan
Hmm.
Jones. He's was it a 95 speed?
Yeah, he's
I want to
fast.
say he was. He's pretty quick, and the quarterback he may be cut in real life soon, but the throw power and he's definitely a good project in Madden. He'll
Yeah,
put some
yeah.
love into
Brissett
him,
is
and
a
he'll be good.
yeah. Brissett is a good Madden quarterback. I mean, good 6'4", 235, 70 overall. He has decent speed, so if Rush gets there, he can get away from maybe one or two defenders. But I think what stood out to me um, pertaining to Brissett was his throwing power. Man, he has 94 throwing power, and his short accuracy is 79, which is phenomenal for the blah, 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 blah. Scratch that, which is great. 79. He has 76 medium throw, 75 deep accuracy. So he's a great quarterback to bring into San Diego to take over for Philip Rivers.
Yeah, I like him. Especially for Madden. He's gonna come in. Hopefully, doesn't throw too many interceptions, so he can gain some points and not lose them for him. But I like to trade for both sides. Getting Bosa is huge, but Jonathan Jones is. We'll see how he works out with the speed. Good kick returner maybe or something. But he got his starting quarterback and a first round pick basically for Bosa. So
Right.
it was a good trade. It's tough to decide on a winner on that one, but I don't think I would have
I
sent
think,
Bosa. I had a couple people hitting me up for Shaq Lawson, and just knowing first pick, it's tough to get rid without really getting something good in return. But
right.
first round picks definitely change everything in trades.
Definitely. I mean, I think this trade right here was pretty fair, but I think if I had to choose a winner, mm, I think I would just go with the Chargers, man, simply because they're getting a first round pick, fast cornerback, and a pretty decent quarterback to replace Rivers. I mean, that would be my pick.
Yeah, I agree. I would give the edge to San Diego, but not by much. But it's if you got to pick a winner, I would say they won that deal.
Okay, so let's say this. Now, in the projections, I actually picked Sweets to go what? I think 8-8, but I actually think Sweets is probably gonna go 5-11.
Oh, you're
So
changing it. Why? What? Because of
yes,
this trade, or just in general?
just in general, man, I just think Sweets is. I think he's gonna have a downfall in this Madden right here. So with that being said, that first round pick could be
Could be
a top
huge.
5 pick. So that would
Top five.
potentially take him over the top with the trade. So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and give the edge to Jimbo right now and say, hey, he won this deal,
Five
getting
and
that top
11,
five
man.
first round pick.
Throwing
Yeah,
jabs.
sorry,
I
sorry,
hope you're right, though. I would love
Sweets
to see
99.
Sweets go that, but that would definitely be a bold prediction, though, you could write up if that's right.
Yes. So,
All right, now, some big names in this next trade. Martavius Bryant, with that VH the third, fucking Quan. This is a big trade here. This is definitely a blockbuster trade. I definitely think Styles won this. Getting a cornerback, a starting linebacker, and the picks. Second and a third. They offset. They're just in there for whatever. But
right.
starting middle linebacker, man, he's huge. He's fast,
hmm
young.
Well,
Where is he
I
at?
tell you right now, I wouldn't have made this trade. I don't think I would have given up two young studs for Martavius Bryant. Even though I'm a huge Clemson fan, but giving up Vernon Hargraves the third and Quan Alexander, man, those are two
Yeah,
studs.
Quan is
You just
definitely the guy you want for Madden too as a linebacker. He's fast,
yeah,
pursuit. He has everything you want. Zone coverage, you'll get that up in a season, and he'll be a stud. He's a stud already.
right,
He'll be even better after a little love.
right. But you're looking at Quan, he's 87
Oh,
speed.
like another
You,
first round pick traded. Like
yes, yeah, with Vernon Hargraves.
it's
I
insane.
mean, he's short, but come on, man, it's hard. The way this league drafts corners.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't just
I,
be trading corners like that. But
I
at the same time, he's getting Martavius Bryant to run his corner routes that probably won't even work. So
the
we'll
corner routes do work good
yeah,
in this Madden. But
yeah. Depending on who you playing, I mean,
let's go
so
look. Let's go look at Brian. I know he's a beast in this Madden. I was surprised about how good he actually was when I looked at
Bryant
his stats.
is a beast, man.
Yeah, he's
Let's take
speed
a look.
93, route running 84, catching 83, acceleration 93. Like everything is like 85
Everything
and
is there.
up. And
Yeah,
I'm
and
sure
he's
he has
young.
some, yeah, young. He's definitely a beast. He's gonna have him and Evans. His wide receivers should
Right,
be set for the rest of the whole cycle. But to find a cornerback is you can't replace a cornerback without giving up something worth more. You're always gonna overpay for a cornerback whenever you trade for one, unless your
right.
style's in this one. Then you just give up Brian and you get a cornerback and a stud middle linebacker. But
I
anytime a
mean,
cornerback,
personally,
you're always gonna overpay for one. You're never gonna get a good deal on a cornerback for the most part. But in this trade,
right.
it happened. Got a great deal.
I mean, I could see why he traded for Bryant, but at the same time, I think you got to be willing to work with some of your young guys as well, not just have him sit there on the bench. I mean, he has some talent there that he could work with. Look at Dante Guy Jr. I mean, he's young, 91 speed, good agility, good acceleration, and he got what 75 catch. I mean, it's just some guys you just got to work with. So, but we'll see
Yeah,
what
I'm not gonna.
Bryant brings to the table.
I think Brian's definitely gonna produce well for him on the field, but this is a cornerback. That's tough. That's like throwing a first round out there for. That's worth a lot. You could give any cornerback up and basically get two first round picks for him right away, and some
Right.
too. Cornerbacks are gold in every Madden.
Okay, so let's look at his cornerback depth. You give
Oh,
up Hargrave,
yeah, and he was
so
looking
now
for one too before.
yeah, so now you're going to be limited to Brent Grimes, who's 33 years old, 87 speed.
He's a 1 year guy. After
Then
this season, he's
1 year
gonna be
guy.
done.
Got Antoine Verner, who's 85 speed, 27 years old. Jonathan Banks, who's 85 speed. Now you got some youngsters down here, but I mean I'm not sure how they'll end up if he doesn't provide XP for him. Even get him on the field. So the dude Ryan Smith looks pretty decent. I mean he has 77 man 73 zone, but I don't know.
You know, you can't put in love in every quarterback. Hargraves
Right,
was good right off the bat. You could have just dumped the game prep in it, whatever. But you didn't really have to show him too much love. But now you got to show two cornerbacks, and you're not going to draft a good cornerback unless you're top 10.
right,
But he'll have some work in front of him after he realizes his corners are getting burnt every fucking play.
right. So,
I just saw who was the next one on the list to talk about. And
oh my goodness, we got the king of fleeces here. The king of fleeces, bread and butter, and TBV. Boy, I don't know what to. I don't even know where to start with this trade. I'm gonna let you start, B. You give you give your 2 cents.
well, Macklin is great. He is great. He's definitely a stud. He probably won't put up big numbers down there in Cleveland, but either way, you give up a first, a second, a younger wide receiver who's almost just as good pretty much after a season or whatever. He'll probably be better. First round pick, it's going to be a top 5. I know he doesn't want to believe in that,
Top
but
5.
it's going to happen.
Top 5, or are we looking at number 1 overall pick? Come on, man. Let's just be blunt with it. Top 5 or number 1 overall pick?
He'll end up trading his next 2 first and something else to get his home pick back. Watch during the offseason. He'll use his offseason trade to get his pick back.
Yeah.
And you know that lineman, he's good, but he's an average lineman. He's nothing special.
Okay. Well, okay, he got a lineman. Let's go look at the Browns offensive line. I had the Browns in another league, so
Look at shorts.
I've actually played with them. Okay, you got Joe Thomas, you got Joe Batinio, Cameron Irvin, who's decent. You got John Greco, and you got the right tackle is pretty subpar, but
He's
you got a
young.
rookie over there, Sean Coleman, who actually is not that bad. Isn't that bad? I mean, personally, I think I just would have went through the rookie out there and let him get some playing time.
Yeah, let him get some
Build him up.
XP. Yeah, you traded for what, a
So-
27-year-old lineman, is he? He's not going to get any better. He's going to stay the same.
No, they're the same. And then he gave up who? Josh Gordon?
Josh Gordon, 25. So you got
25.
So Brett
years
got a
old.
younger receiver,
Yes.
and basically just as good, if not better, because of his
If not
height.
better.
And yeah, like it's crazy.
The only issue Josh Gordon has is what? Is it smoking weed or drinking or something?
Yeah, I
And
don't
we
think
can
that
tell for
matters in Madden. Even his
Well,
traits, he
so-
has the aggressive run after catch, and he has some pretty good traits too. And he's gonna be a beast.
Okay, so
I just-
so we can actually say these 2 wide receivers pretty much either canceled each other out, or Brad is getting a better receiver. So I give one up to Brad right now for that.
Oh yeah, I agree. Put them 2 down. Macklin right now, if you get to pick one season to get him, you're gonna pick Macklin probably. But you
Right.
know we're playing multiple seasons, so Gordon still could get progressed a little bit. Macklin, you ain't gonna make. Was he 27, 28? You ain't gonna make 28 years
28.
old. Yeah, you ain't gonna make him better. You're taking that
Nah,
cap
he ain't
and
getting no better.
no.
So he gets Gordon. Now he's getting another great linebacker. And Christian Kursky?
Yeah,
Let's look
he
at
has some
Christian.
speed on him. Where is he at? Middle
Let's
line.
look
He's
at Kursky.
only 73
Middle
overall,
linebacker.
but he's 24 years old, 85 speed,
Yes.
88 acceleration, 86 agility. He's kind of like Quan's better, but he still has 86 pursuit. Zone coverage is already 83, so you don't got to touch that
Already
at all for a
83.
while. 88
And
jump for a
knowing-
linebacker.
But knowing Brad, okay. Brad already has Derek Johnson at middle linebacker. So he's not starting there. So you got to think he's probably gonna move Persky maybe to the outside. Well, nah, can't move to the outside because you got Justin Houston there, and then you got Muhammad Ali on the other
Yeah,
end. Unless he moves Ali to end.
I could
But
see. Yeah, because his ends right now are still, Howard 83, then Bailey for his ends, but Derek Johnson, he's 33. He's gonna have one season in him and he's done. So maybe
right,
maybe he starts him, moves
maybe
Johnson, and Hali's
Johnson and
pretty old
Persky.
too, but Brett definitely won his trade. There's no question about it. Now he
Oh,
just has to
okay,
decide how he wants to set up. D forward too. He'll probably throw him at N. I would.
right. So you get Persky, you get Josh Gordon, and you get the Browns' first and second round pick. So basically, Brad got the number one overall pick in the first round, number one overall pick in the second round. Basically, what I'm saying is you're gonna have the first overall pick, and it's gonna be Bread's. So Bread, tell Beasley thank you.
Just looking at the
'Cause-
trade to see what Cleveland, not even looking at what the Chiefs offered, just seeing Kirksey, Gordon, first, second, fourth. That's a trade you do for Odell Beckham or
yes,
someone insane, not for a 28-year-old Macklin. But
and a Chiefs
you
second.
know, during the offseason, we'll see him give up some more stuff to get his own first-round pick back. Guarantee
Right.
it.
So I'm right now. I'm just gonna tell Beasley the whole L on this trade because this did not make any sense
Most trades
at
of his
all.
don't.
Right. So Brad pretty much took advantage of someone who was very unreliable and not able to take care of himself in these trades.
It's just a race.
So,
See who DMs BZ first and gets him to accept something. That's all it is.
yes. Yeah. So we all know who won this trade, man. Brad
Oh
won this
yeah.
trade. So if anybody listening, don't trade with Brad. He will fleece you. Trade
Now,
with Beasley so you can get the fleece on.
Now in the next trade, we see Perriman going to LA. Gonna see Perriman and Tavon Austin lining up on the outside, and whew, that's
Yes.
gonna be scary.
This is actually a typical Cobra trade. He likes that speed out there, and to pair Perriman up with Austin, that's gonna be amazing. That's all I can say. It's gonna be a lot of speed out there, and it's almost gonna be like pick your poison.
Oh yeah, 295
Austin.
speed wide receivers, and
Yeah,
that's crazy. And he gave up stuff too. He just didn't give up nothing. He gave up some good players, but what he was deep at too. So the
Right.
Ravens definitely
So-
gained 3 starters out of the deal, but
definitely.
he really Cobra didn't lose much because that's where he was deep at. He knows how to trade. He knows what he's doing. Brockers is a beast, only 25. And then Copels is
Yeah.
a beast too. He's pretty young, isn't he? Yeah, 26. And that cornerback,
Yeah.
there was something about him I liked. I remember looking at him. Yeah, his speed.
Joner is pretty
Well,
decent.
yeah, he's not bad.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Be a
And
good
he's still
nickel
fairly
dime.
young,
Yeah, his man
25
in
years
zone.
old.
Yeah, he's decent.
Yeah.
5'8", he's
I
a
think-
midget, but hit power 80 for a cornerback. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think the player that I like out of this trade the most that's going to the Ravens is probably Brockers. I think he'll be a good player to come into Baltimore and help out that D line.
Oh yeah, he's
They
a
had some
stud.
good-
90
Yeah.
block shed, and
Yeah, but Cobra really wasn't losing much giving away Brockers. I mean, he still got Dominic easily, and if you got Donald ain't coming off the field. So,
no, not at all. He could do everything by himself out there, and he still got Quinn
Yeah.
too coming off, and
still got Quinn, and he
You know,
still
Copels
has
is-
the,
Copels was probably the only
William
starter
Hayes.
he lost, but
yeah, potentially. So, I think that trade was pretty much even with both of them. They both got exactly what they wanted.
you got
Probably wasn't a trade that they didn't even take.
I don't know
5
if you could
minutes.
see it on your screen, but you got Walter saying Cowboys are gonna be running drags all year. Drags
With
all year
Perriman and
with Tavon and
with
Pierman.
Perriman and Austin. Probably so. But hey, if that's his game, you gotta find a way to stop it. It's like anybody else.
Yeah, and Gurley's a beast too. He'll ground and pound and then throw it over the top.
Yeah.
He definitely has a good offense there.
Right.
Speed is everything in Madden. You can't progress speed.
Right.
Pierman's definitely gonna be. He'll probably be his year one project. Get him up to 90 everything after one season, 99 overall, wide receiver and everything. But he'll lead there. He'll do his job.
Yeah. Just somebody else you got to look at, man. Can't always focus on Austin.
Yeah.
Perriman. And then don't forget his little project, Higby. Higby is like the baby grunt. I mean, dude is a monster here, man. So a lot of guys probably don't know about him. Sorry, Kobe. But you got Perriman, man. So he'll do work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right,
Now
so let's
we got Zell doing what he's best at, getting first round picks.
getting the first round pick.
He always gives
So,
up stuff when he
but
gets them. He always gives up something good, but he's a fiend for it. He can't help but getting first round picks. You could
yeah,
give him the
I
best
mean,
deal in the world, but if you don't offer your first to him, he don't care. Like,
right. But I mean, here I think at the quarterback position, he really wasn't losing nothing. He wasn't gonna play Geno anyway. So
oh no,
you got Fitzpatrick. He still has Petty. And he has
Hockenberger.
Hackenberger.
He's saying he's gonna
Whatever
start
his
him,
name is.
but we'll see.
Yeah,
95
he's saying
throw
he's gonna start
power.
him, but I mean, we played some games, and Hackenberger didn't look like the guy who was ready to step in and lead this Jets team. So, but I'm pretty sure the guys in his division are probably hoping he does start Hackenberger. But
I wouldn't mind it. You still got Fitz too. He ain't gonna start Fitz. It's gonna be between Petty or Hockenberger. No way he's starting Fitz.
I don't
He's
think
gonna,
he'll
it's
start
go-
Fitz.
No, I don't think he will at all. I don't think he
Damn.
would.
It's
86 throw
decent.
power. How do you have a higher accuracy than throw power?
Yeah, yeah. I can kind of see him starting Hackenberger. He's gonna have to put a lot of work into him though. 'Cause 73 short, 71 mid, 72 deep isn't bad, but come on, man.
Yeah, I see
With
the
that
rookie
throwing,
starting there week one. I don't
that
see him
throwing power
starting.
is 95. You can't beat that. So
I want to say
yeah,
Hockenberger has a slow development. I don't know where to find it on here, but I'm pretty sure he has a
I'm
slow development,
I'm
but I
pretty
don't think
sure
that's
he
going to
does.
stop him. But
Yeah.
he gave up
But then
another first round pick here. Darren,
Lee,
he's a beast.
Darren
He's
Lee,
definitely the Madden linebacker you want, speed and everything.
yeah, Darren Lee's good. Darren Lee's good. But I think what Chevy was looking at was getting that first round pick. Got a second round pick in 2018, and he's getting a pretty good receiver from New York. So
Oh yeah, Sterling. I was looking at him. I was surprised how good he was. I didn't know much about him, and then I took a look at him for this, and he's definitely a stud, man. He's obviously a
yeah,
rookie. Got speed. Everything is good right off the bat. He's only going to get
hmm
better.
he's only 22 too, so that's pretty good age coming into the league.
I
74, he's 5'10", essentially good slot guy.
I like this trade. I would probably say Chevy won it, but the Giants definitely got some good pieces. They got Geno Smith. You could pick a guy like off waivers, but that Gilchrist, he's a good safety. Darren Lee's a good linebacker, but you gave up three good things for him though, for two guys. So hopefully it works out
Yeah.
for him. I don't see Geno Smith
So,
doing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe to make it an even
well,
trade.
well, he got Geno. I mean, is Eli that bad, or he's 35, so I can kind of see why he traded
He
for
is young. He did. Yeah, he
Geno.
did need a backup, but let's look
I
at
mean, I
Eli.
look for
Yeah, Eli's.
I
He's
look
not bad, but
no,
he's probably a
he's
1 year
old.
guy too. But you could have drafted
Yeah,
a guy in the first round or even second round for quarterbacks, and it was a tough trade, but you got a beast
Yeah.
linebacker, good safety, backup. But I say definitely Chevy won this trade. What do you think?
But yeah, I guess the question for me is, do you throw Geno in there right away, or do you just let Eli just sit and waste that, what, 90 throwing power, 90 short, 88 mid, 83 deep? Come on, man. That's some good attributes right there.
Yeah,
So I think if it was me, I would probably play Eli for at least a year, and then let Geno take over. I just wouldn't just put Eli to the bench with those attributes. But I'm not the owner of them, so
yeah.
I'll let
Maybe
DR
when
make
he
that
if
make
he
that decision.
starts off cold, maybe he'll throw Geno in or try to switch it up. We'll see how the season goes for him. This next
So
trade
next,
is, I think, is going to have the biggest impact of. Oh, did something change on it?
yeah, you remember
No, it
right
wasn't.
here, Sullivan got cut. So I think
Oh,
right here they had to make some changes to the trade, which is why it was scaled back to Kenny Vaccaro
for Trey Wings. Oh
for
man,
Trey
I
Waynes.
must have missed that. I just went here and I just saw the Saints. I'm like AP, and I look at it. I'm like
Yeah,
Trey Wings. I'm like okay.
yeah. So what
All
happened
right
was
then.
Sullivan got cut in real life, so they had to franchise AP. So this is the trade that we're looking at now. I mean, come on, it's just very simple. Kenny Vaccaro for Trey Waynes. I mean,
Trey
I don't
Wings. He
really
has
see
the speed.
uh yeah,
He's speed and press. You know his man coverage is only 70, but he's still young. He's only 24. He'll get up there. He'll be a good cornerback for him.
yeah.
And he gave
Personally,
up.
I would have made that trade. I mean, I like Trey Waynes, even though he plays for Minnesota, but
Yeah, but, you know
he's
Vaccaro.
good.
He's a good safety. Now he has him and Harrison Smith back there, and so he has his safeties complete. And the Vikings cornerbacks they're not bad. They still got, was it the Alexander? Is it? Yeah, Alexander
Yeah,
and
that's the
Rhodes.
rookie, McKenzie Alexander from Clemson. Go
Yeah,
Tigers.
he's a beast. So I can see that's a good trade. He traded his probably nickel
Yeah,
cornerback
yeah.
for a complete safety
For
set with
starting,
Harrison Smith, and
right? 'Cause
it's a
I'm
good
I'm sure
trade.
he's gonna start McKenzie. I'm sure he's gonna start McKenzie. I'm looking at his starters to be who? McKenzie Alexander and Xavier Rhodes. Maybe
Yeah, Newman
Munnerlin
37.
as the nickel. So yeah, that's pretty fair trade
Yeah,
between
the trade
both.
went to being really exciting, seeing AP go to the Saints, but it's a good trade still. He
Yeah.
got to keep his first. Well, no, he doesn't even have a first. Yeah, the first round pick too. He lost anyways.
Mhm. Yeah, 'cause remember that went to who's that going to?
The
Eagles?
Eagles. So he went from having two first round to
No,
no
no.
first rounds now.
He's getting the Eagles first round pick, right?
No, they traded the first and something
Oh
else for
yeah.
Bradford. So he
They
went from
traded
getting
I think they traded a first and a fourth
for Bradford. So
to Bradford. Yeah, so he got a quarterback coming into town as well. I don't
he ain't
think
gonna.
that really helps him on Madden because he's still gonna have Teddy B back
Yeah, he
there. So
ain't.
he pretty much just lost the first round pick.
He had two first round picks. He came from having the Saints and
Yeah,
his to having none.
yeah. So oh well.
Oh, all right. We have another trade there that wasn't there the first time we did the show.
Yes.
Falcons and Packers. It's a vanilla trade, but they made a trade.
Um, pretty simple trade again. We got the Falcons giving up a second round pick. Duff, aka Green Bay Packers. I kind of think Straight likes this guy because
Yeah, he plays with them in
um,
another league, and
yeah, I want
he's
to say he traded for him last man too.
he's
So
6'3", 92 speed, 92 acceleration. He's 90 jump. He's no bum. Only a 69 overall, but it doesn't mean nothing with them stats.
right, he's pretty
83
good,
spectacular
pretty good.
catch.
I think it could just be a trade or receiver coming in as a decoy
You
to
need someone there
Julio.
with Julio. You can't be throwing to Julio all the time, right?
Well, if you're straight, you can. He gonna he gonna he gonna throw to Julio,
He don't care
regardless.
who's on him.
Nah, he don't care who on him. Julio gonna get his catches. So I'm guessing Jeff Janis is coming in, like I said, to be a decoy. He
Yeah,
ain't getting no catches.
I think he'll be his number 2 there for sure. But
Think so? Who does he have over there
he
besides
has
Julio?
Mohamed Sanu, Justin Hardy,
Okay.
Nick Williams. Not he doesn't have much there. He has a
Nah, he don't have
rookie,
much there.
Devin Fuller. He has 93 speed. He has some pretty good
Okay.
stats to start off with.
And
He's 6 foot.
he got some nice size too. So I'm guessing that'll be somebody straight would probably put some XP into, get him up there maybe a year or two. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a good,
So
I think it's a good trade for Straight. He gets another receiver there, a good receiver. He knows what he's about. He's played with him before. If I was the Packers, I probably would have waited. You rush to make a trade to get a second round pick only. They have a lot of weapons. Maybe make that trade after you see nothing else coming in. But don't
right.
just make a trade just to trade for nothing with so many trade deadlines in week 8. So you still got a lot of time. He could have got a trade in and probably could have got something else that would have helped his team more than a pick at this point. And it's probably Straight will probably be in the playoffs, or if not 9-7, 8-8, somewhere around there. So it's not going to be a high pick either. It's going to be a mid to late pick.
Right.
But I like Janus. I didn't know he was actually that good until I looked at him now.
Yeah, he's good. But the focal point in Atlanta is Julio. You're gonna see Julio everywhere. You're gonna see
Oh
him at
yeah,
number one.
we're gonna see him see
You're gonna see him at
routes,
the number
streaks,
two.
everything.
You're gonna see him in the slot.
Probably
You
run
might
the
see
ball a
him
couple
on.
times.
Yeah, you might see him on the line. I mean, you never know where Julio gonna line up. You be on the watch for number 11. So,
Now after
um,
now after all these trades, does any trade stand out to you that you think is gonna have the biggest impact on season 1 of the league? Or mine
um,
was the AP trade to the Saints, but since that got washed out, now I really
man,
can't pick
I
one trade that I
think.
feel like.
Well, I can. I'm going back to this Kansas City and Cleveland Browns trade. That's gonna have the biggest impact on the league because right now you got to look. Brad has his first, Beasley first, and Beasley second. Those gonna be some high picks, man.
He's gonna have a lot of for his off-season trade. He's gonna have a lot of stuff to offer if he wants to go after
Yeah,
someone.
he has a lot of trade bait right now. So you got to think he may be able to flip Beasley first overall pick for multiple firsts.
Oh yeah,
So
for the next 2 seasons too.
yeah, so I think this trade here is going to have the biggest impact on the league. Because, I mean,
I
come on,
agree.
man.
I agree. I think that will have the biggest impact on the league. But
Right.
for one trade that's gonna help out a team the most, I think it's gonna
Hmm.
be Pyramid and it says St. Louis Rams on the docs, but the LA Rams. I feel like Pyramid's
Right.
gonna have the biggest impact on his new team for the first season. I think Martavius Bryant, he's definitely gonna eat in Tampa Bay,
Hmm.
but you can only throw so many C routes before they get caught up.
Right. Yeah. So that's my take, man. I think overall, the trades were pretty good. I think a lot of owners are, looking at their teams and trying to see what they want and what they need. So, season will be starting this weekend. Everything
This
will be getting
week,
kicked off. Yeah.
we'll know by
So
week 8 how the rest of the year is gonna play out. See how
so we'll
I'm
we'll know
excited
by week
about it.
3 what's gonna happen with Beasley. When Beasley 0-3, we already know what's going on. I think the only way Beasley can salvage his season is make the playoffs. He make the
Oh yeah.
playoffs, everybody gonna be scared of Beasley. So
No one wants to
everybody's
lose to
scared of
him already. You get
yeah,
put in his
everybody's
meme
scared of
if you
Beasley
lose
now because
to
they don't
him.
want to lose to him. But Beasley cool piece, man. He got a lot of heart. He take those L's, and keep on pushing, man. So I got to give him props for that. But
You see
you know,
any surprises for this Madden? You see anyone who was kind of at the bottom of the pool last year stepping up this year to be a playoff team? Not saying they're winning Super Bowls,
uh,
but making playoff runs where before they were bottom of the league.
man, I don't know, man, because I mean, this is just my own opinion. This Madden is a lot different from last Madden, I think. I mean, I think this Madden you really have to kind of understand football and um change the game style up a little bit. You can't come out here running the same thing over and over again. I think they really made some good adjustments in the Madden game to make people really have to play. So I think that's why a lot of people out here, labbing and getting all these scrims in to see where their teams are at. So I, I don't know, man. It's to see somebody that was on the bottom of the barrel last Madden and see them potentially sniff the playoffs. I don't know. Now
I
I see some guys that were potentially high rollers in last Madden
taking a step down. That's how I am. I can't pick
taking
no
a
one to
step
take a
down.
step up, but I could. There's a few that I'm looking at that I'm thinking is gonna take a step down this Madden, but
Right.
we'll see what happens coming up. You know, season one's gonna tell everything.
Yes, it will.
All right then. First edition. The repeat edition. Hopefully it works out this time. Then hopefully we'll do the show at least once a week after the season starts up. Keep it
Yeah.
going. Hopefully some interesting stuff happens. Get into a little bit more detail later on. Take some calls later on in some shows. But for right now, just not much to talk about. Besides, we had a lot of trades to go through. But
Yeah.
then when the playoff shows come up, that'll be interesting and see how it works out.
Yep. All
All
right,
right
man.
then.
All right. We
Out.
out.